Believe in yourself, believe in your dreams, and remove negative thoughts to generate positive vibes in your life. Dear viewers, on the behalf of the Genesis of Educational Impression Roorkee Uttarakhand, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you. Today we have Professor ShivaniBhardwajmishra. She is working as a professor in University of South Africa. Her research area is soul gel science and technology, synthesis of multifunctional nanomaterials, nanocomposites, biopolymers, and petrochemical-based biodegradable polymers and polymer-based materials composite for various applications. She is working in the field of nanotechnology towards for the development of smart materials for various applications in the field of material science, polymer science, water research, bioinorganic chemistry, and fabrication and surface modification of polymeric nanofibers for biomedical application. So let us talk with Dr. ShivaniBhardwajmishra and know her journey as a researcher. So, ma'am, tell me about your journey. How you start your journey as a professor in University of South Africa?
I joined University of South Africa in 2015 and as a full professor, and my main role was to assist the postgraduate students doing masters and PhDs and hosting postdoctoral fellows, and it was basically doing research in my respective field, and and participating in all the related portfolios that as a full professor I should be doing. There are some performances indicators that we need to meet as a full professor, be it your teaching and learning, be it your research, publications, and funding, local and international funding, collaboration, and mentorship, academic citizenship, and all. So I think it's a wholesome package. When you step into being full professor, I think there are so many responsibilities bestowed on you that you need to fulfill to be recognized for the position. So I think I had a wonderful experience being there, and I think I performed to the best of my capacity, and I think I was recognized for that many times for my performance. So I think it has been a very wonderful journey for me.
Okay.
Working there.
So, ma'am, what is your research expertise?
My research expertise, it's a nanotechnology and wastewater treatment. That is the application, but it is one of the research areas because this is the prime or the main research area. So I emphasize on that. But besides that, I'm also involved in related areas like for doing waste utilization and how I can apply those value-added products to many other engineering and material applications. So that's another part where I have been, doing my work. Yeah.
Ma'am, if any student from India want to join your lab as a PhD student, so what will be the eligibility and what is the procedure to join your lab?
At present, I'm no more associated to University of South Africa because my contract ended there.
Okay.
So, but across the world, we have different universities where students can go, and it depends on institution to institution and supervisor to supervisor. Where the interest is. It's not just for the doing of the PhD, we must do PhD. Are we really interested? Because PhD itself is a huge task. It's not easy. It's not just take up a problem and then just go ahead with that just to fulfill the formalities. I would request all the young students that please don't do research just because you need to have a degree, a PhD, or you want to call yourself a doctor. For me, what I have learned from my life is that until and unless you are solely devoted to what you want to do in life, and research is one tedious task. It's not easy because it will ask too much of time from you, and it will ask too much of reading, your writing skills, your creativity, your you should not be stuck into one particular field. I must be able to engage myself, and explore the science when it comes to research. So science won't be like research will not be like I'm a chemistry background, or I'm a physics background, or I'm a biology background, or botany background, or any other science or engineering discipline. So when it comes to research, all disciplines will merge here and there. So we must be prepared to accept the fact that those whatever we have been studying in masters and bachelors will become a integral part of the higher degrees, but we have to actually learn even more than what we have learned, because we might not be for example, I can give my personal example. I'm not very much interested in calculations. I'm not I don't like mathematics at all. But when we do water research, it's a huge set of calculations that we need to do, this and that and this and that. But because it's a part and parcel of what I have to do, then for me it becomes necessary to do what I don't like. Okay, because that's the only way that I have to proceed in this field. But that was the case when I was a student, but at least I'm a bit safe because I go to lab, but I'm not into that fundamentals. I just look into the fundamentals of what the students are doing. I motivate them, I guide them, all the calculations, that this is the way. But personally, if I have to say, then no, I mean, I'm not that calculation kind of person, but I deal with science with all the logic and fundamentals and everything. So I think that is very, very important, that everybody has to understand that we need to come out of our comfort zone sometime to explore science. And research is not about one particular subject. Research is about science, where all the sciences will merge here and there. And it won't be like I'm a PhD in chemistry or I'm a PhD in we will actually understand that we are just not physicist or chemist or biologist or an engineer, but we will see that we are actually learning everything together, in our respective PhD studies. So I think for me, we need to be open, and explore ourselves. and we need to accept the fact that it's creativity. It's about creativity. How we can uh, correlate all our experiences together to refine ourselves and move ahead with the knowledge. And um research is not for everybody. We need to understand it. Maybe PhD is for everybody, but when it becoming a scientist and getting into the science is not for everybody. It's not for it because it takes it is a different ball game altogether. That's what I have understood from my experience. And do what you enjoy.
Yes. We have to do what we. Ma'am, your message for women researcher, because you are in research and you are continuously doing research after your PhD. So your message.
Prof Sharma, I really feel very, very happy that the young girls and whoever want to become scientists, and want to proceed with their higher studies. I feel very, very happy for them, because I think this is one of the wonderful fields that women can actually, change the face of what is now existing. Because I believe that academics and these things needs lots of patience. Okay, reading, teaching, guiding, and exploring things needs lot. And women are naturally born with patience. Okay, so it's all. But the thing is, it's there are many other things like the woman has to face in her life, because she has to think about family. She has to think about social, needs. As a daughter-in-law, as a mother, she's playing many roles. So for me, I would advise choose the career, whatever you want to do in your life, until and unless you enjoy that. For me, for example, even in this particular age, having almost more than 20 years of experience in my field, I still can wake up at 2 a.m. in the morning and I can still chase my dreams, because that's my passion. That's what I love to do. Okay, but if somebody asks me to to do something which I don't like, okay, then I would rather sleep that time, because I'm not interested in that. So please proceed with higher studies only when you think you take up a challenging role, because it's going to be very, very challenging. As a woman, it's going to be hugely challenging. Our scenario, women in STEM studies like science, engineering, technology, mathematics, and all, it's not easy. It's for women in any field. They have their own pros and cons. For women, it's not easy. In any field, it's not easy. So we need to choose what is right for us, what our conscience allows. And please do not, never, I will request any young children, young females, that be strong. You will face blocks. You will definitely face blocks. Either from your career, definitely, that's part and parcel of the journey. Your social blocks, your family blocks will come. No one can say, no, I had a smooth journey, I'm here because it was a cakewalk. It's not going to happen that way at all. So be strong. If you're mentally strong, yes, I have to do it. No matter if the blocks come my way, we need to find a way to move. So put those blocks under your feet. When the blocks will be too much, you reach higher and higher and higher and higher.
Yes.
Okay, do you understand what I mean?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so blocks will come your way. Okay, so you have to take the blocks in your hand and put those blocks under your feet. So one block will come, you will raise in your height. Another block will come, put it again under your. So you will rise.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
So that's my philosophy. Take the blocks. People, you know, when we will move in our career, we all will face in one point of time that we feel zero in ourselves. You know? The other day when I was reading, when I was, I just, uh, I'm so much inquisitive about different philosophies and things. Then there is, I was trying to understand why in Hindu religion it is 108. You know, we
Yeah.
call 108 time
108.
and 108. What is the, because for me, I need to understand what is 108. You know, what does it refer to? Why not it is 109 or 108 or 107 or some less number? Why it is 108? So there I understood something which was very beautiful, and it is very much, applicable to our lives, respective lives. Like we all are something, we all are nothing. Zero is representing that we are nothing, and we will be, I mean, we are anything, we can be anything. So nothing, anything, something.
Ma'am,
Right?
as you belongs to India, so
Yeah.
you did your research, your PhD in India, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now, what now the condition of research in this India is different, and maybe
Mm-hmm.
when you did, it was different. So, what
Mm.
is your view about the research in India?
I think I started my research in 1998.
Okay.
Okay, perhaps you might not be born that time, maybe.
Hmm.
Uh, so I think 1998 to that time, research was not that, flourishing.
Yeah.
And the university where I did my research was Jamia Millia Islamia,
Okay.
and it was I mean, research was there, but the facilities were not there. For
Hmm.
example, we never had a good library. In that age, we never had internet
Hmm.
boom. You know, like today,
Yes.
you can go to a library. You can have at the tick of your thumb. You can get any information, whatever you want to have, even in while sitting at home. Okay, but at that time, I personally had to travel to other universities. For example, National Medical Library of AIMS, okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
IIT Delhi, the library that was rich with information. Then Delhi University,
Hmm.
which was Central Science Library of Delhi University, I think. So I used to roam around all these libraries, and we had all those books and journals, articles to get there. So uh, we never had very high tech equipment. We had to do all the technical procedures, all the age old procedures of identifying and um, doing. But now today we can have different high tech equipments to do the same thing.
Hmm.
Like, so spending time in research, refining your research is much easy now than what we had in those days. But anyways, when we have that passion, then we move from here to there just to understand what am I doing and
Yes.
how. So I think it's research now in India and in that time is, I think it's a huge difference now.
Hmm.
It's a huge difference. But what I think, as uh, as an Indian, we need to have more creative ideas than doing the regular research. Because as I grew in my career, when I collaborated with people, when I wrote international projects, so now I also wrote some Indian projects, and there is a huge difference about what we need to come up with. We need to refine our thought process completely, because it's not for the sake of doing research. It's about the impact of my research as well. Okay, I learned too much. I mean, even today I'm learning too many things in my life, and I'm very, very happy for that, because I'm refining myself each day. Writing international grants, international proposals. So I think I'm learning each day, and this is really helping me a lot. But in case of Indian scenario, I think we have to accept the fact that we need to refine our thought process completely, and we must understand the impact of our research. We should be more creative. That's my opinion. It's not that we are not creative, but I think we need to push ourselves a little bit more. There are brilliant students. I can tell you, some Indian students are really, really brilliant, who are doing some great jobs, but the smooth flow is not there. That's what I feel, because that's what when I heard their experiences, then they are there to do work, but they don't have platform.
Yes, ma'am.
And those who have platform, they don't have creativity.
Yes. So, ma'am, your message for young researchers.
Live your dream. Okay. Live your dream. Your dream might be challenging to your family. Your dream might be challenging to your society, your friend circle, your everything. But live your dream, so that you can answer to yourself.
Yes.
That I did 100% for what I wanted in my life. But if you live somebody else's dream, then that's not going to make a difference in your life. You won't be satisfied, because you will be living somebody else's dream.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So do what you want to do in life, not what you are expected to do in your life.
Yes.
then you are not living your life.
Yes.
And we need to fight out all the challenges. We need to address all the blocks, and it's there. It will be there. It's not going to end. There won't be any smooth cakewalk for anyone. Okay, so accept the fact that if people are not happy with your dreams, you need to convince them. Take the responsibility of your life. Take the responsibility that you will address the challenges that will come along. Okay. But also, I would advise, especially young women in India, please do not submit your consciousness for the sake of degree. Please do not submit your consciousness for the sake of power. Please do not submit your consciousness for the sake of money. Never for anything. Never for anything. Be strong. We must be resilient. We must be very resilient, and we must be able to have that courage and confidence to say no, which doesn't appeal to you.
Yes.
Okay. So that strength is needed. I mean, no matter you are facing whoever in your life, there will be a fear in your heart, perhaps. How can I say no? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then you are submitting your consciousness. Right? So I would request all the young women that if something is there and your heart and mind does not allow, but the situation is pushing you, then be brave. Say no. Okay, have that courage. Okay, and move ahead. The doors will open, become water, which can flow through the mountains. Mountains will be there. Those fears will be there. What will happen? Don't think about what will. That will never come. It's today. Okay, so live your dream. Uh, take the authority of your life. Challenges will be there. Be courageous, be brave, and move ahead.
Thank you, ma'am, for your nice interaction